I don't think I can really influence how people would feel about the work. I think that is out of my sphere of influence, but certainly on a larger scale, I think my work deals with freedom in a sense, and flexibility. I think has a lot to do with how we live, that we actually do have to make decisions all the time in a sense that we adapt to situations. It doesn't make sense to have ideologies or fixed ideas about situations, I think, anymore. Maybe there were times when it was useful, but now things are changing so fast and we're living with so many different people together, with so many they come from all these different ethnic backgrounds, cultural backgrounds, whatever things we're in touch with are so diverse. I think, therefore, it is very important to be adopting any minute, any second to these new inputs. And then we generate new constellations, and these constellations are any minute new ones. So it could be you come back 2 weeks, within a 2 weeks' time, and you might have a certain feeling about the work, and then you come back again, and you might feel differently. Yeah, and still you identify yourself with your person. You think you're that same person, but no, you will have very different experiences with the same work. You might have experienced that with Cézanne or other people that you think you know, that is art history, and you have read texts about these people, but nevertheless they have different relevance for your life in different moments of your life. And I think that's the same with my work. So therefore I can't really influence precisely what it should mean to you. I think it's not about meaning the work. It's more about a certain feeling of space and, as I said, maybe also expansion and flexibility. And also what I'm really interested in is that what you look at is not what makes the whole picture. I think the picture or the painting I make consists of visible and invisible things. It might sound a little weird, but you have this certain wall there, and it's got this crazy shape, and also it's leaning away from you. And then, as you look at this painting from the first floor, it might look not so big, maybe even small, because it's going that way, and so it shrinks. The surface looks smaller, but then as you go to the second floor, all of a sudden it unfolds, and then you go to the third floor, and then you might see something that you weren't able to see from downstairs. And this is the fascinating thing with making multidimensional paintings, because paintings, as they tend to be on a two-dimensional surface, they don't really have that feeling that you can't look at everything at the same time. You see it pretty much there, right? But a painting that's in the space looks different from all different perspectives. And therefore, that experience that you might make is that there is no one right perspective to the situation. That it really changes your point of view as you move in the space, and that it looks very different from all the different angles that you might encounter during that little trip through the stairwell. And that was one reason why I chose that space.